descendants of the formerly enslaved. They have waited over 400 years to return the spirits of their ancestors back home to Africa.
It is more than a pleasure that you chose to come here to Burkina. They surely told you that it is an unvisitable country. They told you that it's death here, it's war, there is only negative things, and Burkina is called black. That here, only blood and weapons flow, that's what is said elsewhere. Thank God you arrived safely. You were able to be in Bobo Dioulasso. You've lived with us. Our culture is what binds us Africans.
Captain Ibrahim Traore is a Pan-Africanist. This leader of Burkina Faso has actively encouraged Africans in diaspora, Black Americans, Jamaicans, all Caribbeans to return to their roots and contribute to the continent's development. When we say Traore is a Pan-Africanist, he has actively promoted Pan-Africanism through various initiatives and policies aimed at strengthening African unity and reducing foreign influence on the continent. Ibrahim Traore has expelled French forces and diversification of partnerships. In February 2023, Traore's government expelled French military forces from Burkina Faso, signaling a move away from traditional Western alliances. It emphasizes the need for win-win partnership and sought to diversify Burkina Faso's international relations by forging closer ties with countries like Turkey and Russia. Traore has advocated for African unity. He has been vocal advocate for African unity. His government expressed support for a federation with neighboring countries like Mali and extended invitation to Guinea, all of which are under military leadership. If realized, this union will represent a significant bloc of African nations committed to collective self-determination. In his speeches, Traore has denounced Western neo-colonialism and called for African nations to assert their sovereignty.
Our mission is first of all to awaken Africa and do better, so that you from the diaspora can make people understand what Africa is.
He has emphasized the importance of self-reliance and resilience, urging African countries to achieve food self-sufficiency and reduce dependence on foreign aids. Traore's leadership style and policies have drawn comparisons to Thomas Sankara, former revolutionary leader of Burkina Faso known for his Pan-Africanist ideals. Traore's emphasis on self-sufficient anti-imperialism and African unity reflects Sankara's legacy and has resonated with many who view him as a continuation of Sankara's vision. Through these actions and rhetoric, Captain Ibrahim Traore positioned himself as a proponent of Pan-Africanism, striving to foster greater unity and independence among African nations. Captain Ibrahim Traore's actions and policies demonstrate the commitment to Pan-Africanism in several ways. As I've given example, advocacy for African unity, rejection for neo-colonialism, promotion of self-reliance, inspiration from Thomas Sankara, engagement with the Sahel and beyond, revolutionary rhetoric, and many more. As I stated earlier, Ibrahim Traore is calling Africans in diaspora, Black Americans, and Caribbeans to come back home. Has delivered speeches urging Africans abroad to reconnect with their heritage and participate in building self-reliant Africa. In one such address, he emphasized the importance of unity and cultural roots in the fight for true independence.
When I see you united in this association, I feel even more proud because that's all we are asking for today. Our fight is to be able to unite, because united we are strong, divide we are weak.
Traore has engaged with visiting diaspora group, discussing the significance of their return and involvement in African progress. During this interaction, Traore highlighted the need for collectively effort to overcome challenges and achieve sovereignty.
I am moved and very happy to see you here in Burkina Faso. Since the SNC events, it is more than a pleasure that you chose to come here to Burkina.
Traore backs initiative like the Door of Return, which symbolize Africa's openness to its diaspora. Projects aim to promote intercontinental travel and act as emblems of African Renaissance, encouraging descendants of Africans to reconnect with their ancestral homeland. Ibrahim Traore has engaged in promotion of African identity. Traore underscores the beliefs that a strong culture foundation is essential for unity and resistance against external manipulation, and he calls on the diaspora to contribute to this culture renaissance. Through these efforts, Captain Ibrahim Traore seeks to mobilize the African diaspora potential, fostering a collaboration movement towards a united and self-sufficient Africa. Calling African diaspora, Black Americans and Caribbeans back home has positive importance to the Africa. Number one, it will help in reclaiming human capital, skill and knowledge transfer. African diaspora comprises professionals, entrepreneurs, and intellectuals who can bring valuable skills, expertise, and innovation to their countries of origin. This can significantly contribute to Africa's development. By encouraging Africans abroad to return, Traore seeks to reverse the efforts or the effects of brain drain, where talented individuals leave Africa for opportunities elsewhere. By calling Africans in diaspora back home, it will strengthen the cultural identity. We call it reconnecting the roots or reconnecting with the roots. Traore's appeal reinforced the importance of cultural identity and heritage, encouraging the diaspora to embrace and celebrate their African origins. This call promotes solidarity among Africans worldwide, fostering a sense of shared identity and purpose. Returning of diaspora members can invest in African economies, creating business, jobs, and opportunity for local communities. While remittance from the diaspora are crucial, returning home could lead to a more direct impact through active participation in local economies.
When the children of Africa were taken out of Africa as slaves, all they ever wanted to do was to come back home to Africa. Each and every one of them that you see, many of them are coming to Africa for the first time. They are bringing with them spirits of their ancestors.
Coming back home will rebuild African sovereignty. Traore's call aligns with his Pan-Africanist agenda, which emphasizes unity and self-reliance to reduce Africa's dependency on foreign powers. By evolving the diaspora, Africa can leverage its global network to address issues such as food security, healthcare, and education, reducing reliance on external aid. The diaspora's engagement strengthens Africa's voice on the international stage, pushing for fair policies and treatment of African nations. The return of Africans from the diaspora symbolizes hope, resilience, and the possibility on an African free from the vestiges of colonialism and exploitations. This will help addressing healing or historical injustice, healing from slavery and colonialism. Traore's call is a symbolic and practical effort to heal the wounds of the transatlantic slave trade and colonialism, offering descendants of Africans in the diaspora a chance to reconnect with their ancestral homeland. The diaspora can play a role in addressing regional instability by contributing to solutions for peace building, governance, and justice system. A return can empower communities to handle crises, reducing dependency on foreign intervention. Calling African in diaspora back home, Ibrahim Traore aimed to harness the collective potential of the African global community, fostering unity, growth, and a renewed sense of African pride and self-determination. The aim of Ibrahim Traore is to unite all black people. The aim of Ibrahim Traore is to liberate Africa. We cannot liberate Africa living alone or living out African in diaspora, Black Americans, and Caribbeans, because they are sons and daughters of the soil. Ibrahim Traore has mastered the way of liberating Africa. This is the eye of Africa.